All right, so yesterday we had this guy. I mentioned that this is a guy who's not in the field, yet always seems to elicit some kind of response. A lot of it's not positive. But for a guy who's not made, and for a guy who's not actually in the field, he always elicits responses. Brought him up yesterday, end of the program. He had a bad phone line, and now we're going to try it again. Let's try Chad in L.A. Chad, how are you?
Good, Rome. Thanks for the vine. Hey, Shay, leave me out of this, because I've never, quote, dropped your name, just like I'll never pick up on anyone with your name. Sorry about that noise yesterday, Rome. That wasn't my phone. I was watching Willy Wonka, and it was at the part where Augustus Gloop was banging on the inside of the chocolate tube. Nice double negative, LeBron. Not going nowhere. Yeah, and tatted out topless men smoking cigars and flashing gang signs isn't not a good look for the kids in Cleveland. And Rome, why is Shumpert still rocking that loofah on his head? What, is he trying to keep the dirty Cleveland fans from accosting him at the parade? If that's his goal, he should also shave a bar of soap into the side of his dome. Congrats on the win, man bun pert. Lastly, Jim, why do the worst cities always have the most emotional fans? Make no mistake, they're not crying out of happiness. It's because after 52 years, Cleveland is finally realizing the painful reality of LeBron's quote. At the end of the day, we still have to wake up and have the same life that we had before we woke up today. Tech it, Nedlog, Rome. That's golden ticket backwards. So clever. Rack me. I'm out.
Well, Chad, you're about to find out whether or not you're in. You're about to find out whether or not what you just did and what you've been doing is enough to get you in. Alvin, fire it.
Yes, I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden...
Tekkit Neglog is golden ticket backwards. Tekkit Neglog. Chad, see you on the first. Got ourselves a golden ticket. All right, Chad in LA. Now, Chad, we went down this road not long ago. You have a golden ticket. It's in your hand. Put it in a vault. Put it in a drawer. Put it under your mattress. Put it somewhere where you will not lose it and where I cannot rip it back from you. Because as good as that sounds,
yes, I've got a golden ticket.
It could also sound like this. Do not get smacky schnitty helicoptered. Do not get smacky smiddle helicoptered. It's happened to others. It can happen to you. Chad, be smart. Be responsible. Stay down. Yeah, I'm not saying you can't call between now and July 1st. I'm saying be very careful about calling between now and July 1st. If you want to work your game, if you want to sharpen your game, if you want to show up, you go right ahead. Just know that golden ticket is not promised. I gave it to you. I can take it back. But he's in. I've given out a pair of those things now.
It's two for me.
All right, so Chad in L.A., I was saying that for a guy that's not in the field, he gets a lot of hype. Some good, some bad, but a lot of responses. Very reactive. I can't say that anymore. He's now in the field. Chad in L.A. with a golden ticket. Man, it feels so good to give away one of those things. What I would give to give away another one of those things. That felt good. That felt great. Good job, Chad. Congrats. Lal, you don't have to lecture him today. You don't have to crush him today. He did it.
You know what? Because he learned his lesson. He flirted with disaster for a second, and he did a voice again there, which I started to get a little nervous because I feel like he got that ticket with the front half of the call and then landed the plane to finish it. But he did go back to the voice. Be very careful, Chad, because now that you're in, hit the board. It's not enough just to get in. You should go in there to win the thing, and don't blow it in the next, what is it, Jim, 9 days?
Yeah, let's not get crazy about Chad hitting the board. Let's just make sure he doesn't lose the ticket that we just gave to him in the next 9 days.
I'm not convinced John isn't going to lose it again. John in San Antonio's got 9 days to call again, and I feel like he's going to.
Well, I'm going to say there's a coin flip. If John in San Antonio calls between now and then, before the actual event, it's a coin flip that he loses it again.
It's true. And if he does call, we have to take it. We can't protect him from himself. If he calls, you got to take it. I mean, it's his fate he's dealing with, right?
I will. I'm not going to warn him.
Don't get any ideas, John. Be smart.
All right, so what we're talking about here is John called, got a golden ticket. John called again with a terrible call, and I ripped it. And then he called and he got it back. There's no way the guy could lose it and get it back again. John, I know it's awfully hard. I know those 9 days to you, John, probably feel like 9 years. You got to fight your urges. You got to fight through it. I'm not going to warn you again. Same thing with you, Chad. If you think it's going to enhance your chances of hitting the board or winning, great. Do it. Just understand that because you have that ticket, it does not guarantee you'll be in the smack-off. It means right now you're in the field. And one more piece of advice for you golden ticket winners, or those of you who are trying to become golden ticket winners. Approach it like my mighty Gauchos. The Gauchos are in the College World Series. The Gauchos had never been to the College World Series. It would have been very easy for those guys to get there and just be happy to be there. This is amazing. We're going to Omaha. Let's just go. We're happy to be here. They're not. The thing I'm most proud of with regards to my UC Santa Barbara Gauchos is they went there, and you could tell. You could tell. They went there, and they damn well weren't coming home without at least one win, and they got it. And they've got a chance to advance today. So that's my message to you, Chad. My message to you, John. Don't just be happy to get to this, the World Series of Talk Radio. Hit the board. Don't come here without some kind of win. Don't come here without winning. Don't just be happy to be here because there's no telling if and when you ever come back. Hey, what if I don't bring it back? What if this is the last one? I've had that thought before. We had that thought at 20. We almost walked off on 20, but it was so good I brought it back. Don't just be happy to be here. Don't leave without at least one win.